Hey, it's Candace here. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how I did my little like yogurt tubes and some of my applesauce tubes. I just use a regular yogurt today. One of my kids like it's Greek yogurt, so I think it's better than the other watered down stuff you get at the store. So anyway, to do that, you just need to pull out however much you think you're going to need. I typically try to measure the first couple of times, about 1.5 inches because of my little contraption I've got here. This Ronco food filler, it's actually a cookie press, I think is what this one is. And it has this attachment on it, and I know Pampered Chef sells one too. And so I'm going to fill that up with my yogurt and whatnot, but I need to make sure that this piece right here is going to be able to fit into here and reach at the bottom so that it fills up. So anyway, to do this, you're going to just basically be heat sealing, tubes of this. So I'll heat seal the bottom part of this, and then I'm going to pull it out and heat seal it more. So what I did is, I got the one end on here, is I heat sealed that, and then I went down a little bit further, measured it or whatever that first time, and then I heat sealed it again to create the tube. Now both of these ends, of course, are factory sealed, so we will be cutting this. To help with when I cut them to make them individual, I heat seal it and then heat seal it again real quick so that there's a tiny little place where I can cut down and I'm not compromising the sides of the yogurt tubes when I fill them. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to go ahead and cut this in half. Again, the reason why I cut it in half and not use the whole tube, like, the size of the ones in the store, is just because it has to fit all the way down there. So the next thing I do is I can either individually cut it now, which will probably be a lot easier for me to handle, and then open it on up and stick this thing in and just fill it up about maybe 3/4 of the way full, because I want to have enough room to be able to seal it at the top again. I don't want to suck the air. Oh man, I just made a bigger mess. I don't want to suck the air out of this because I just don't see if there's a need to. These last long enough in my house, or don't last that long in my house as it is with my kids. So I'm going to go ahead and seal that on up. And then once it's done, it will turn out like this. And I'll have myself a little tiny yogurt tube. And if you're worried about the top or the bottom, you can always double seal it, one on top of the other, like this. Move it down just a little bit and seal it again. And it'll give me a double seal. So, and you can do that on the sides too if you really feel it's necessary. But I went ahead and made applesauce as well. What happens is if you don't measure the width of whatever you're going to be putting in there, it's very difficult to fill this. This one's very tiny, and it was hard to fill this, and it will overflow at the top if it's not wide enough or deep enough in here. It just won't go down all the way, and you'll end up wasting your food saver bags. So anyhow, so that one's done. There, I've got myself a double seal, and I can stick these in the freezer, and my kids will eat them up probably within this afternoon. Anyway, that's how I did it. Thanks for watching.